Hello everyone, Rare Model Reviews here, and as you know, we're doing unboxing. So this is of course going to be from Premium Bandai, so I get most of my stuff from, if not the USA Gundam store. And I think we have some pretty decent ones here that you guys might enjoy. So I'm gonna of course start off with the one that I think you guys probably be the least excited for. Again, I bought it, so I'm excited for it. It's just, again, I'm not sure how you guys feel about it, so get this thing out here. You guys might have caught a glimpse from the box in the box. It's going to be a SH Figure Arts action figure, and that is going to be the Sun Beast. Ooh, okay. I hope this thing's head's okay. That thing is like crooked. Well, I guess we'll find out later on when we open this thing up. I'm gonna assume it's supposed to be like that just because how big his hair is, but yes. Again, this is the Sun Gohan Beast, or just Gohan Beast, I don't know. Some of the Japanese pronunciations confuse me because I didn't grow up with them calling these characters Sun Goku or Sun Gohan. I'm not sure exactly what the sun means in Japanese, but anywho, as per standard with these things, I will not be opening the box itself up. I actually saved that for the review, as I find that, especially with these figures here, you look at the contents as basically part of the review. So stay tuned for this thing's actual review coming soon. So next up here, we're going to be going into our second kit, or should I say our first kit, second item, whatever. So that's going to be the Gem Moroccan front type. So this is going to be from the Kukuro's Doan's Island, as you can see from the top there. This thing, I'm pretty sure is based off of the high-grade Gundam Origins. So it's going to use a few things from that. I already know from experience from getting Slager's Gem, it seemed like it reused parts, so I'm going to assume that used parts from the Gundam Origins, hence why it's Premium Bandai. Although, let's be honest, lately Premium Bandai has just been making the releases like for completely unique kits premium, which I do not like. I wish Bandai would stop doing that. Jeez. I'm trying to get this thing on one hand and it just slides right back down. But moving on. So, first thing I'm going to say is I love the colors of this thing here. That orange really pops, and that's half the reason why I got this thing. Just when I seen it moving, like those gems look really cool, and they had a high grade of it, so naturally I'm gonna pick it up. So of course, this thing uses reused stuff. I can already say right now that's definitely from the high grade Gundam Origins. That looks exactly like that shoulder mounted cannon has. The pieces here, these all look familiar. It looks like this is exactly the same thing I would have felt from Slager's Gem, except it's color orange. Chest piece looks a little different, but I guess I just don't quite remember how that gem might have looked when I was building it. So this thing has water slide decals. That's one thing Bandai kits are usually good for. It's got a bit of an off-white here for the legs. We've got a big plate of poly caps and other plastic parts. That's for the shield and collar. This stuff definitely looks familiar from Slager's Gem. So again, this thing definitely reuses parts from that gem, if not the Gundam Origins. Now lastly here we have the manual, and again, this is another thing I hate about Premium Bandai kits here. They at least got a little better. They don't just throw in another kit's manual with a little instruction that you have to kind of fill in the blanks here to understand where the unique parts fit in with the old parts, but these still feel pretty cheap. It's just a little basic manual, all in black and white, and strangely they're like Japanese style, where it's like kind of backwardsy, like you have the parts list on the back, like going from left to right. But I'm pretty sure you're supposed to still make it from the American style, I guess you'd say, right to left. But again, it just gets a little confusing with the way these menus are made. So again, there's nothing too fancy about this. Again, look at the backpack here. This is definitely what Slagers look like. It's just that they have a cannon there they want you to put on. It's also very interesting they have a beam cannon instead of a traditional explosive rounds firing cannon. I don't know if there's a second part for that. Maybe that's supposedly what's different from the Moroccan type gem than the standard gem cannon. But regardless, not a very complicated process of building this thing. a few pieces there. So this thing shares the same early type rifle as the Gundam Origins. And I'm not sure if there's a second rifle that comes. Oh yeah, it has the same beam spray gun that the Slager's Gen had. So I can already say straight off the bat, it's funny, I didn't realize that these things probably would use so many parts until I got Slager's Gem, and then start kind of coming in my head like, wait, that's the exact same shield the Moroccan type Gem has. And then I'm like, oh, okay, so these things are basically going to be the exact same. Kit with minor differences. So honestly, had I realized how similar these things would have been, I probably honestly wouldn't have gotten maybe Slagers, because Slagers is pretty basic. I would probably just settle for getting this one, because I did, if I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure I pre-ordered this one before Slagers. I could be wrong. Might have been the other way around, but since this thing looks so similar to Slagers, it's going to probably be a while before I ever build this thing, because it's literally the only unique thing this has is that cannon and its color scheme. Besides that, everything else is literally the same as Slagers. I can confirm that right now. So I gotta just keep pushing stuff aside. I can throw this away. I'm not putting that thing back in another box. So moving on to our final kit here, and that is going to be for the F90 here. This is going to be the mission pack. I believe this is P. It's getting, yeah, it's P. See it right there. It's just freaking gun itself is blocking it. So this is a strange mission pack, because usually these things come with 2. This thing only comes with 1. I'm going to assume it's because this P type is just so extra that, you know, it justifies its own release here. So this, of course, does not come with an addition to F90. It's just the pack itself. There's like only 2 or 3 that actually came with its own mission pack. So straight off the bat, of course, water slide decals for all this stuff here. P standing for plunge, as you see. So basically, this mission pack is kind of like a Zeta Gundam pack. This thing basically turns the F90 into a variant of the Zeta Gundam. So straight off the bat, the color separation here is amazing. Got the A plate here, the reds, yellows, and blues. Some grays as well. And going to the second pack of plates here, you got a decent amount of stickers here. And some nice deep blue pieces there. This thing also comes with an action base, which I didn't see coming, which is amazing. I would never complain about them throwing in an action base. I do not believe any of the other stuff I have for the F90 had action bases. And this looks like it's an action base 4 too, which is perfect. I love action base 4s. So there's also another piece here. I'm pretty sure this is actually for the plunge type itself. So that's actually cool. I actually thought there'd be a lot more of this box than it actually is here. I mean, I guess it's probably still the equivalent of 2 mission packs. It's just, again, when you build master grades like the freaking, well, really anything of Verta, I mean, you know, nothing gets bigger than those boxes and what comes inside of them. So this one I'll probably bang out after I finish the one I'm building. I'm currently building the J. I should have built that thing already, but I've been slacking off. I need to pick up the slack, so I'll try to do so these next couple of days, force myself to build one, so I can catch back up, hopefully knock this thing out on Tuesday. So this thing was very interesting from what I've seen with the images, which I'll show you guys in the preview in a second when we get through the menu here. So again, as you can see, a lot of stuff looks very similar to the Zeta Gundam, although this looks a little bit bulkier than the Zeta Gundam, which is a bit slimmer. So these freaking menus are so weird. They're like the high grade style where you gotta flip 5 different pages to get through them all. So let's say there's gonna be some little wireframes in there. We'll see how those work out. I built a few, well, I think there's only 1 mission pack that had wire in it, but that went pretty well. In fact, the F90 itself, I believe, had a little bit of wire in it. So yeah, I guess technically a couple. This would be a few. You know, of course, I have the construction of the action base. They always give you an actual complete action base, but they don't explain how to, or rather, what to do with the rest of the stuff. But I'm gonna cut out that entire thing, of course. This is, again, it's a free action base for it. I mean, you could tell me not to use anything all at once, but I'm gonna use it. So, again, this is telling you gotta take out the backpack there to make use of this P-type here for the F90. And of course, explains to you how to put on all the rest of the stuff. Looks like it's more so explaining how to transform it though. But I'm sure they also explain to you how to transform it away from this MS form, which yep, it does. And then when we get around to the final image of how it looks like untransformed, this thing looks so weird. The way it looks like it's purely supposed to be in wave rider form because the MS form looks so strange. And that's another thing. It's telling you can also combine some of the other mission packs with it, which would be the V type here, which is Vesper. And it looks at the R type. I'm not sure what the R type is. I'm going to assume Recon. So technically, I guess you would say this thing probably should have came with the V type, but that came with another pack itself, so it's not in there. So it didn't really show much of an image of how it looks with the mobile suit. It just told you how to transform. But again, I'm gonna get to this thing soon enough. And speaking of which, I never reviewed the C and T types. So I gotta get to reviewing those soon. I'll probably maybe try to bang that out next week for you guys. Cause I meant to review that a while ago. I forgot what made me not do so. Maybe because I missed a part or something like that. Maybe I did review it and I just forgot I uploaded it. I don't sort through my channel and find out I reviewed so many things. I don't even know anymore. But in conclusion, you guys, thank you so much for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you all for the next unboxing and or review.